Unity refers to how well your type and elements correspond to each other within a design. Basically, do the elements match each other? If you're using a vintage serif typeface, do the elements correspond with that style in your design? Without Unity, a design can feel a bit random or misplaced because you're adding different art styles that are fighting for superiority over in the design, and you don't have any cohesive style for your viewers to pick up on. In the example that I just gave you, which was a vintage serif font, we have elements within this design that correspond super well. So we have our type right here, but then we also have these really nice kind of thin flourished elements that fit this overall vibe with the rest of the type. And what's nice is we have them on either side. So we have them up here at the top and down here at the bottom, which provides us with a good sense of balance, but we also have matching elements. So the top part of the design matches with the bottom part of the design. Now let's dive into Kittl real quick and see what would happen if we started changing this. So the easiest thing for us to change would be the type. So maybe we change it to a very blocky sans serif type. Now already, just without making this all caps, it does not fit the rest of the design style. So even making it all uppercase like this still doesn't feel like it matches this overall style. Now let's put back the type, but let's pick different ornamentation up here for the top or the bottom. And even if we stay within the vintage style, we have some very different aesthetics or motifs going on. So let's say we wanted something more like this to house the entire text. So if I were to take off these top and bottom sections and I were to make this bigger, this calligraphy bigger, and then I could go in here, I could make my type just a little bit smaller, and instead of using distort, I could use something like the rise, make it go to the other section to kind of fit within this. But already, without doing any more tweaking, the design style does not fit each other. So the serif vintage type doesn't mix well with this very calligraphy style flourishing. So these are things to pay attention to when you're thinking about unity in your design. Let's look at another example. We have another film festival style poster design that was done in Kittl, and we have everything from the colors to the type choices to the kind of flow and shapes that are all unified in this design. So we don't have text that's not playing well with each other. We're using the same text throughout the entirety of the design. We have great balance between the top and the bottom, but we also have these little sections and little florals that all match each other. So even though we have leaves here that are more filled in, we also have these leaves or filigree elements that are pretty much in the same style but outlined, so reversed. So we have dark on light down here on the bottom, and then we have these outlined elements in the darker text here that help create this sense of unity. And all of that goes along with the style of text that's in this design. And then all of the other elements and illustrations and shapes and things support that within the design. Now, if you want to see other tutorials using Kittl, I have these videos here on my right that I know you're going to enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any upcoming videos and features and things like that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.